Hi everybody, Dugras here with Dugras Reports. Today, another philosophy kind of video, just me doing some talking. And I'm going to call this one, Category Bonuses Almost Don't Matter. Of course, I'm talking about credit cards and spending categories. So for example, the City Premier card gets 3x on gas, grocery, and a couple other things. The Chase Inc. Business Cash gets 5x on office supply stores. The American Express Blue Cash Everyday gets 3% cash back on online retail and grocery, and I believe streaming. The Capital One Saver One gets 3% back on groceries and dining and entertainment. Well, I'm here to tell you those 3X's, 3%, 4%, 5%, for the most part, they don't matter. Now, does that sound calloused? Yes. Does it sound hypocritical? A little bit. Not too long ago, I did a video about the ideal wallet you can assemble for $250 or less. And that was based completely on spending categories or category bonuses. Here's what made me think of this. So, about a year ago, a little less, I was on one of the Facebook groups I follow, and somebody asked the question, I'm paraphrasing because I'm driving right now, hey, how come I see all of you taking these amazing vacations and you're telling me it's on points and miles? Meanwhile, I've had a credit card for 15 years, maybe more. I've been saving up points and miles, and I haven't even had enough money for one vacation. I just have to cash it out before it expires. Now, that question probably comes with a heaping helping of misunderstandings. I'm guessing this person had a airline credit card or maybe a hotel branded credit card, and you're not going to get very far trying to put 100% of your spend on one of those. But I still think it led to a discussion. There's an underlying part of what's going on here, and somebody answered, sign-up bonuses are what it's all about. And somebody else said something like, hey, I've only been in this game 7 years and I've already accumulated 3.5 million miles just by choosing my sign-up bonuses carefully. And there were some other comments. But that's kind of almost the secret of credit cards and getting ahead. You're not going to get very far if you just put spend on cards and don't open new ones. Now, a few days ago, I looked up the average median income in the United States, and for 2022, depending on what source you go with, how you define a full-time worker versus a person getting income, it's somewhere between the mid-40,000s and the mid-50,000s. So, for a thought experiment, let's just say someone makes $50,000 a year, and they are super diligent. They put everything they can on a credit card. Let's say that $10,000 of spending they can't put on credit cards. Things like mortgages or car loans that won't allow it. But everything else, unless there's a fee, every single penny's going on a credit card. So you've got $40,000 a year running through your credit cards. And you get the best optimization around. You get an average of 4x on everything by using all the right categories. That's probably impossible, but I'm going to give this person the benefit of the doubt and just say, hypothetically, there's a card that gives you 4 points per dollar on everything across the board. That would be like the most popular card ever. No annual fee, let's just say. Every year that person's going to make 160,000 points from their category bonuses. Is that impressive? Yeah, it's pretty good for normal spend. But consider this. Last year, the Capital One Venture X had a sign-up offer of 100,000 points, and the Chase Sapphire Preferred had a sign-up offer of 80,000 points. So if that person had just signed up for 2 credit cards Chase Sapphire Preferred, Capital One Venture X, put together, they would have had 180,000 points. So the person that pays no attention whatsoever to their category bonuses, but signs up for 2 credit cards, is already ahead of the person who put every single purchase they could, maximized their categories just right, and got 4% on everything. My point is this: point accumulation velocity is way more important than what percentage back you're getting, or points X back you're getting. It's kind of almost the dirty little secret of credit card points and miles. You're not going to get very far unless you sign up for new credit cards, like it or not. And if you want to really play the game, you probably got to be signing up for, let's say in a 2-player setup, at least 5 or 6 a year. More would probably be better. That is a happy medium. Maybe some people are happy with 160,000 points a year and, getting a domestic vacation where you fly economy. But if you want to do the big aspirational travel, you got to sign up for new cards. Now, there's 2 exceptions to that. One of those exceptions is if you have business spend. And there was somebody else in this thread that said, I have a business, so I can easily run $15,000 a month through credit cards. Well, that changes the equation. You can run $15,000 a month through credit cards. So people that own their own business, or let's say that you travel for work and they allow you to use your own personal cards and then they reimburse you, oh man, if that's your only consideration, that's like the sweetest deal ever. Now, obviously, quality of your job is important too. That's one of the ways it can be done. Business spend, big business spend. Maybe you have a resale business, maybe you have a more traditional business. And then the third way is manufactured spending. If you don't know what that is, just do a search, you'll figure it out. But the most typical way of doing manufactured spending is buying gift cards that can be easily turned into a cash equivalent or resold, and then using that money to go back into your bank account to pay off the very purchase you just made. You're kind of sending your money in a giant circle. Some people are comfortable with it, some people are not. There is nothing illegal about it, but there's always the risk that the credit card company won't like it and could shut you down. I've never had that happen. I do a little bit of manufactured spending, not a lot. Some people do $1 million a year. I'm not even close to that. But yeah, so that's kind of the third thing. So if you want to get ahead, you're going to have to do one of 3 things. You're going to have your own business where you've got a whole bunch of natural spend. You're going to have to sign up for new credit cards, or you're going to have to manufacture spend. If you're just average hamburger Joe spending $40,000 a year and you're super good at maximizing bonus spend category, not sign up bonuses, but bonus categories like 3x on groceries, you're going to have, one good, decent domestic trip a year. And that's about it. Now, if your goal is just to fly to grandma's house once a year for free, you can pull that off with nothing but category bonuses. But if you want to do the big time aspirational stuff, fly to Europe in business class with a family of 3 or 4, you got to be doing one of the other things. If this kind of video appeals to you, I'll let you know on this channel we talk about finding epic value, including, but not limited to, credit card rewards for the average American. Please click the thumbs up button, and please subscribe to the channel. As always, may your spending be frugal, and may your points be plenteous. Thanks for watching.